Time now to turn to Sean Quinn with your first alert forecast. I think the weather's looking a little bit better. It's good news for New Mexico, right?
Yeah, a little bit better, but they're still not getting what they need just to the north of them, and this kind of leads into a very confused weather map. We have all kinds of, we do have everything, minus maybe some tropical systems. Snow in Colorado, and then it gets a little bit cooler around Albuquerque, so that's the good news. El Paso, though, still very warm, and then look at the heat going all the way up into New York City, I should say the Northeast, and watch the cloud cover right here. All these yellow boxes right here lighting up with all kinds of severe weather. So that's the boundary line. Behind this is cold air, and then in front of it is the warm, moist air. Luckily, earlier when I first came in, there were a lot of red boxes. That's tornadoes being spotted here and there, and that was mainly up in right about in the upper Midwest. Now it has quieted down, and it looks like they're just getting severe weather in the form of thunderstorms. West Coast, a lot quieter, as you can see right there. To our north, storm system still rolling into the region, and as far as temperatures today with the very strong onshore flow, 60s and 70s. A lot of areas had struggled to clear along the coastline. Had a few comments from people saying, where's the sunshine? And well, you needed to go inland. But Paso Robles, normally very warm, especially this time of year as we get closer to summer. Only 83 degrees, very comfortable, warm but not overly hot. And currently, look at all the 60s and 70s. We are just as mild as it can be. And as far as wind, not too bad. We are getting mostly west wind. That's why we have a pretty strong ocean influence right now. A little north turn here and there, but for the most part, it's a pretty quiet skies as far as the wind, and a lot of humidity, and even the humidity is getting up there in certain areas. Like look at Paso Robles. It's not overly wet, but that shows you that you're getting some moisture coming down in the form of a sea breeze all the way from the Monterey Bay area down the Salinas Valley. And as far as that satellite, pretty clear for the most part, but we are getting, and you can see right here, that gray, that's the May gray, if you will, the marine layer trying to work its way in. It goes all the way up into Oregon and Washington, and we're under a zonal flow, meaning that basically everything is going from west to east. So high pressure, or I should say low pressure to our north, mainly over the Gulf of Alaska. It should be scooted a little bit that way, and then high pressure dominating much of the Pacific coast. And in between that, we just get a lot of fog along the coast, and inland areas stay warm but not overly hot, and actually looking pretty seasonal, what you expect for this time of year. So FutureCast, much needed rainfall way up to our north. No real significant threats for that coming anytime soon, or maybe in the long run either. And we'll just kind of tighten up the shot now. We'll watch our fog for both Sunday morning, and boy, it does get pretty thick out there. Some areas like Gaviota with a little tad bit of just a tiny bit of onshore flow coming in the form of north wind. That will help to sort of alleviate the marine layer there. Other beaches, though, will definitely be cloudy, and even by the afternoon, we see a similar pattern today where the fog kind of lingers in some areas. The ocean's very cold. As we look at Monday, we do the same sort of deal with the fog. Being that the ocean is cold, it gives the fog sort of a safe haven right on the beaches. It's in the mid-50s in some areas, and that means the fog doesn't really want to dissipate too much. We have to usually wait until the ocean temperature gets into the low mid-60s, and then the marine layer has an easier time of burning off completely along the sand. Winds don't appear to be any kind of threat. We might get a little boost Monday and Tuesday night as possibly some sundowner activity, but not anything dramatic, so that's the good news. And as far as your localized forecast, there it is. Look at that, 60s again on the cool side. Probably higher 60s for Santa Barbara, right in the city, but boy, you get down by the beaches and it gets a little on the cool side, as I just mentioned. Maybe a sweater and hoodie weather. Light winds, no one's seeing any big wind shocks right now, so that's good news. Warm in Paso Robles, but that's not too hot. And then again, as you head out to the coastline, as you look at Ojai at 74 and then back to the beaches, only in the low to mid 60s. And as far as surf, we do have some waves out of the southern hemisphere and some wind swell out of the northern hemisphere. And there's your high tide and low tide times with some very bumpy boating conditions once you get out to the backside of, say, Santa Cruz, Santa Rosa, and San Miguel Islands, and then head toward Point Conception. Definitely very choppy. Quick look at your 7-day forecast, and boy, look at that. Not much change coming, a little boost in heat as far as warmth and less marine layer for the early part of the work week, and then we steer it down as we head toward next weekend, and it looks like Memorial Weekend will be very seasonal, if not slightly cooler than normal. We'll be right back in just a minute.